Sorry I'm late. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's a new day, a new morning. It's Wednesday, April 16th, and I need coffee. So I'm going to be right back because I let my coffee get cold. I'm going to refill it, and I'll be right back. I got lots to talk about and lots to show you today, so buckle up, buckaroos. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good day yesterday. I did. I got something in the mail that I've been waiting for a while. Ow, what's this? I got something in the mail I've been waiting for a while, and I was very excited to try it out. I got a tens machine, which is why I wasn't wearing my necklace because it's metal and I didn't want to electrocute myself. A tens machine is like a electric therapy of where you put these little electrodes on your skin, and then it pulses like an electric wave, I think, through your muscle. It makes your muscles tense. So like I had it on my shoulders yesterday, and it was making me do this. But it relieves pain. It did relieve the pain for the rest of the evening. My regular, like I have pretty chronic pain in my shoulders, neck, and back. Just the way that I live. But it did relieve it for the entire evening. Like I used it for half an hour and then I was fine, like nearly pain-free until, I guess sometime during the middle of the night, because I woke up and it was pretty much back to normal. I have a cat hair. I could feel it. Anyway, I was pretty much back to normal by morning. I don't think it's going to be a cure, but pain maintenance sounds like still a benefit to me. So I am going to keep trying it out, but I got one. And it wasn't too expensive. I think it was like, I don't know. I thought they were like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but this one was under $100. And I will let you know if it's worth buying once I've played with it a little bit more. I don't really understand all the settings yet, so I'm kind of figuring my way around the machine. But the one that I got is called the Tens 7000. It was just the one that was recommended. So hopefully it does some good stuff, and it will help with some of my like chronic neck and back and shoulder pain. I do get massages as well, and I also stretch and do yoga every day. So it's not the only thing I'm doing to try and maintain a pain-free life, but it's a newly added method. So hopefully it can make a difference. We'll see. That's yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Oh, Alex and I went to the beach. That's why I have this bowl full of rocks. I collected some beautiful rocks. I figured I would show them to you. I also crocheted a new tutorial yesterday. I filmed a video, and it's so cute. Look at how cute this is. It's like flowers. It's like little tulips. Look, I did the iris stitch for the green part. So each of the little flowers has 2 leaves. It's like 2 little tulips all the way around. I said at the beginning of my video when I was filming that I wanted, you know, the viral blanket that, I don't know if it's just on my TikTok and Instagram, but it's this blanket that is like a green circle with flowers all around the outside of the circle so that when you roll up the blanket, it looks like a bouquet of flowers. Well, I wanted to make a scrunchy version of that blanket. So this was what I came up with. and I think it's so cute, and I want to make more of them. And the great thing is it stretches to the full length of the elastic, but when it's not stretched, it looks so cute. It looks like a bunch of little flowers. So I think it's a cute little option for those of you girlies that wear a scrunchie as a bracelet. I love it. So if you love it, keep tuned in. Keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a new tutorial coming out on my channel soon. I'm just rolling up my measuring tape so that my birds don't try to steal it and chew on it, because I do have 2 parrots that love to just screw around with stuff that doesn't belong to them. I don't need you. This is so cool. I think I've shown it to you before. It's kind of like my little bearded dragon, but this is just a crystal dragon. It's a 3D printed 2-tone crystal dragon. And it's so spiky, like it hurts to hold. So good for anxiety. Look at how cute his little face is. He's so cute. Instead of horns, he has like crystals coming out of him. So fun. And he's pretty. Look at his pretty colors. So good for anxiety because you can squeeze it. And like, look at how sharp the crystals are. One sec, let me squeeze it. Then I'll show you my hand. See, they leave dents on you. Great for anxiety. Okay, I've got my coffee, I've got candy, I've got my rocks. I need my tripod. Okay, one second, let me set up. Gorge. So how are you guys doing? How's your morning going? I hope it's going okay. Hope you're having a nice morning. I had a little bit of a sleep in, which is okay. In the words of my mom, you must have needed it. So I must have needed it. But that got me running a little late this morning. Which is, again, it's fine. I made it happen. I'm here, aren't I? By the way, as you guys come into the live stream, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel grow. And you're already here hanging out with us, so you might as well support the channel. Okay, I think that's probably good. Hopefully. Oh, I want to show you my new rocks because I can't go to the beach. It was freezing, by the way. It was freezing cold and very, very windy. So we were only there for like, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. Usually I would be at the beach for at least 2 hours because I just walk slowly along the beach and find beautiful rocks. But unfortunately, where's my phone? Unfortunately, it was very cold. So I didn't. Also, if you came because of the title of today's stream, don't worry, we are going to be crocheting another scrunchie today. I just wanted to show you my rocks first, because I love my rocks, and that's all I have to say about that. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, cool. Then we need a quick wipe of the lens so that we don't have anything glossy going on. Beelzebub, we're not going to be doing that today. We're not going to be shouting like that. No one wants to hear that. Most people, in fact, find your shouting mildly offensive. Okay. We're going to get this all sorted out. Just talk amongst yourselves for a sec while I do this. Let's see, make sure that we're looking at something that we want to be. Maybe we could tilt you up a little so you can see it. Then we'll tilt you more. Nope, can't do that, so we're gonna do this. There. All right, that should be good. I can feel a cat hair in my back. I can feel birds. I can feel hair all over my body. Not my favorite thing. Okay, am I like in a shadow? What is happening? Okay, let's move. No, hold on. Just hold on, folks. Do not panic. We are going to be all right. Okay, we don't need this here. These things are fine. Hey there, Rose. And when your bird screeched, my cats went on high alert. Not surprised. Good job, cats, doing your job. But also, sorry. Alright. Bring me over this way a little. There we go. Now we've got this area. That's what we want, is this area. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out my layout a little bit here, make it a little bit easier for me. Now I can show you my beautiful, 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 beautiful new rocks, which are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. First one, I'm going to show it to you dry first because it was dry when I found it, but look at this. It's a fossil with a geode inside of it. Do you see the glittery rock? Oh, the crystals going on. She's so pretty. But it's also the fossil of a long ago crustacean of some sort. Isn't that cool? I love rocks. So I just wanted to show it to you dry so you could see how shiny it was before I get it wet, because I think that's going to take away the sparkle, but it'll kind of clarify the image a little more. Isn't that cool? So cool. So most of these will probably either get cut and then put into my tumbler or just straight up put into my tumbler. This one is so dark, but it's so bright. It's a dark, bright color. I hope that my camera can pick it up. It's like blue and orange. Isn't that so strange? It's like this greeny blue color. Do you see how weird for a rock? Like, what a weird color for a rock to be. Let me see if the camera here gets a better color. Oh, she's gorgeous. Look at her. So probably some copper happening in there, right? Copper turns orange when it rusts. I guess it could be some kind of iron thing. Another one that was really pretty, but not actually like gemstone pretty, more just exciting for me. It's a nice little piece of flint. You can tell because of how it breaks and because of the, yeah, look at that. Did you see how that like just sharded off? Excuse the attempt at making language, but it just breaks off in these sharp little shards. Like, look at this up close. Here, let me show you from the front camera. So look how sharp the pieces are when they break off. So that's flint. This would work for making a fire. This is what it looks like when flint doesn't break off, when it instead gets worn down by water. So these are the same thing. This one's just been worn by water. That one's been kind of shattered by being smashed. Love that. Okay, and then this is just a really big piece of unakite. Did I need this? No, but I felt like I wanted it, and I'll just add it to my windowsill rocks, or I will make slices of it. But this is just a unakite, which is like a pink granite with epidote growing within it. So that green is rock. That green is not like plant matter. It's rock. So I'm super into it. I think it looks so pretty. And it looks like it's growing on the pink, but it's not. It grows through it. Sorry, I'm getting drips all over me. Another really pretty one I found. This is nothing, and it probably won't tumble well, but I really just liked how it looked, so I picked it up. This guy here. Come on, you. Pretty pink lady. I think it's so cool. What else did I find? I feel like now that I'm looking at these, I can see that they do not have a lot of excitement for someone who's not interested in rocks. This is another fossil. Oh my god, I'm like just dripping water all over. This is another fossil. So cool. I don't know if I'll try tumbling it. I might. And then you're just a rock. This one's really pretty. I like this one. And I found a piece of jasper. I found a couple of pieces of jasper. I love jasper. If I see jasper, I can't pass on it. I have to pick it up. Just trying to not get drips of water all over everything. So these are pretty. 2 of them are jasper. 1 of them is granite. This is my granite one. I just thought it was pretty. And then these 2 are jasper. I'll show you on the one that shows the actual colors more accurately. So this is a banded jasper with some quartz growing in it. Pretty. Dancy dance, you're hearing it too. Dancy dance, dancy dance. Yes, Beelzebub is talkative this morning. I think she's over whatever was making her mad. Another gorgeous piece of jasper. I love jasper. I love how bright orange it is. Dancy dance. And there's the granite piece. It looks like there's some jasper growing in with this quartz and granite, but that shouldn't be what's happening. I don't know what's happening, but that shouldn't be what's happening. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything else? Oh, here's another piece of jasper. This one's a little bit more of a boring color, but I still love it because jasper is gorgeous, no matter what color it ends up being. Look at that. Oh, God, I love jasper. I love it has like a texture. When you feel it and like the weight of it, it's pretty easy to identify. When you pick up something that looks like jasper and isn't, it's like easy to be like, nope, it doesn't feel right. I can feel jasper. What else did I get that was interesting? Ma'am, I'd rather you didn't do that. I would prefer if instead of shrieking, you didn't shriek. Could you work on that a little bit for me? Could you work on your shrieking? It's rather off-putting, Beelzebub. Okay, I feel like that's it for what was exciting and interesting. I mean, obviously I like all of them, but here's the last one that I think I'll show you. Beautiful blue and green. That just dripped on my keyboard. Don't tell Alex. Don't drip on my keyboard. Oh, you did again. Beautiful. So there's my new rocks. Really happy about that. Really excited about having more rocks to add to my very large pile of rocks. I do need to turn my tumblers back on. I haven't had my tumblers on in months, I want to say. So it is time. Let me just dry my hands and get a paper towel to dry off my keyboard. Hello, Beelzebub. You want a bite? You want to bite this? Here. I'll give you a piece. There you go. She's like, I want to bite everything. Sorry I was late. I went for a parent-teacher meeting. All is good, just that Ada doesn't want to eat at the daycare. Well, that's not an ideal scenario to be in. We'd rather have her eat at daycare, but at least everything else is going well. That's good. I have a dripping nose for no reason. We love that for me. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Ugh, gosh. Also, hello. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you have not yet clicked the thumbs up button. Let me show you the new scrunchie I made. Ignore all of my mess. So here's the scrunchie. Look how cute it is. Little flowers. They each have 2 leaves and then a little flower head. Isn't that so cute? I think it's the cutest. And I'm going to try it on to see if I can get what I'm looking for. Hopefully I can get it to do what I would like. It's just like little flower buds, which I love. I love flowers. I love spring. My current way of doing a bun is like this. Take the tail end, pull it around to the back, and then I take the little loopy bit and tighten it up. There. Oh, look how cute the little scrunchie looks in it. So cute. I love. Looks like that bouquet blanket that's taking the internet. That's what I was going for, Louisa, and I say it in my video. Okay, seriously. I said it in my video. I want to try and make a scrunchy version of that viral blanket. So it's not going to look exactly like a bouquet because you'll never have a scrunchie bunched up like a bouquet. But that was literally my point, was to try and make that viral bouquet blanket as a scrunchie. So thank you for saying that, Louisa. That is literally exactly what I was going for. That makes me very pleased that that's the first thing you thought of, because that was the first thing I was aiming for. And I used, no, not this pink. I used this pink. Ugh. I was just using scraps, but I used, nailed it. Thank you. Good morning, Candace. That's adorable. Morning all. Good morning. So this is going to be an upcoming tutorial. I used a light pink, a green, and brown. Those are the 3 colors I used. Easy. It was so easy. I have no idea of what blanket. It's a, okay, let me see if I can just find a picture of it. Viral bouquet blanket. Here. It's like this. Just let me just hold on. Don't panic. This. Okay, so it's a circle. The blanket is a circle, and then when you wrap up the circle, it looks like a bouquet. So you make a circular green blanket, and then when you roll that blanket up, it looks like a bouquet of flowers. See? This is it's like a viral thing going on all over the online. The online crochet community is taken by storm. People also do it as a, what's the other thing people make? They make a set of coasters out of this. But the idea is that you have a bunch of flowers around a green circle, and then you roll up that circle and it creates a cute little bouquet. Isn't it fun? I think it's fun. And then you could like store it in a basket in your house, and it looks like a bouquet of flowers, which I think is cool. So I wanted to make a scrunchie version of that, and this is my scrunchie. The one with the sunflowers was pretty. I like the one where they do like surface crochet to make it have stems. Yeah, the sunflower one, this one. You see how it has like stems on top? I think that's pretty cool, because then when you roll it up, it'll have stems also. We love that. But like, look, isn't that cute? Isn't it fun? Look how cool that is. What a good idea. So anyway, this is the scrunchie version. Because then look, you wrap it up and put it on the bed, and it looks like a bouquet of roses. I love that. What a cute thing. What else? You'd need to make it bigger. I feel like they make it, like, this is too small. It's cute, but it's too small to like use. Oh, for a baby blanket. Okay, for a baby blanket, that works. I was thinking as like for a throw. Isn't it fun? I think it's so fun. So that is what this scrunchie is made to look like, as best I can. It is made with the iris stitch, single crochet, and double crochet 5 together. Trying to make the round blanket though. Yeah, that's the part that I feel like. Do you see this? This is what they do. Rohan's like, I just wanted to lie down, and Beelzebub's like, I want to play. Do you see her playing like the hunting game? Look at this. This is what my animals do. And she's like, oh, I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't like harassing the cat. And the cat's like, I was just trying to sleep. I just wanted to lie down. Poor animals. Gary, what are you gossiping about? So I have another elastic here, and I thought we could try and make another one, like a different one, because I did film it as a tutorial. So a tutorial will come out for this, but I want to try and make something similar, same idea, but with a different like flower. So the flower is double crochet 5 together, or 5 double crochet together. I don't know what it's called. It might be called the bobble stitch or the buttons. It's got a name. I just called it 5 double crochets together because it's double crochet and then crochet them together. But it created this really cute little zigzaggy vibe, which I love. And I do want to start with the iris stitch again because I think that worked really well. But I also want to try and figure out how to make the flowers look a little bit more floral, if that makes sense. The other thing I was thinking I could do is if I made this scrunchie again, let me just use my other scrunchie. I started using a new product in my hair, and now I only wash my hair twice a week, and I feel amazing about it. My hair is not getting greasy as fast, even though I'm putting way more product into it. Okay, so here's the scrunchie, right? And it zigzags itself like this. But what if I, like, stitched these little baubles together to make them into one round flower? You know, like if that was one flower, and then this is another flower, and that's another flower. It might not stretch as well. Yeah, that would probably be our problem. Oh, it's just so cute with the little baubles. And what I did with mine, because if you have them all pointed the same way, it starts to like ruffle weird. So what I did was I put the baubles in opposite directions. Like this. Why did I go the opposite way that I had already had them organized? Don't worry about that. Okay, there. So that way when it's in a circle, it's not like overcrowded, I think. So this was with 50 single crochets as my first round. I think I want to do 48 because with 50 I ended up with one too many of these baubles. And if I had done 48, I would have added the correct number. So I think I'm going to do 48 this time, either that or 52. I have to do 48 or 52 to start. So that's what I'm going to do. Come on over, baby. By the way, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. So we're going to start with brown again because I liked how that looked. And basically this is going to be me figuring it out for my next tutorial because I'm into having a scrunchie that's cute. We love a cute scrunchie. So with the brown, I'm going to start by creating a loop. And I'm not going to chain one. This is not going to count as a stitch. This is just connecting me to the round. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to single crochet 48 times in the round. So 1, this part I have to count, sorry, because I need to have the right number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, click the thumbs up button, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, almost there, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, dancey dance, 40, hi, 40, 41, 42, dancey dance, 43, 44, Dancy Dance, 45, 46, Dancy Dance, 47, 48. I'm using a smaller hook, so I changed my mind. I'm going to do 52. 49, 50, 51. Hi, baby. And 52. There we go. 52 single crochets in my round. Also, we are definitely going to have to do updates on the seedlings because there are updates. The seedlings are growing. Louisa, Laura, I transplanted my oxalis, Frida. She doesn't seem bothered. Fingers crossed. There's a pic in Discord. I saw it. Looking so happy. Doesn't look like she's traumatized by having you transplant her, which is amazing. I'm happy for you for that. Look at her happy little leaves. We got 2 purple ones and then a 3rd green one coming out. They will get more pointy and more green the older the corm is. So right now those ones are like kind of round looking. As more mature leaves start to pop up, you'll see that they will they'll be pointier, like they're more triangular. Oxalis triangularis is what it's called, and you'll see they will become more triangular. My garden outside is in the process of growing. Spring has sprung. I have flowers blooming. I have wild violets blooming and spring something. I'm sure. I know the mother. The succulent set is so cute. Rose, I made one for my sister a long time ago. She loves it. The succulent set. A succulent set of crocheted succulents. Excuse you. What do you think you're doing? Do you want something to tear apart? It feels like you're here to do crimes. Would you like this? She's like, it doesn't make noise like what I like. I like when paper makes noise when I tear it. Come here. Come on. Oh, don't bite me. It's not very nice to bite. Off the computer. You're never allowed there. She just bit me. This is what it's like to have a parrot. Look, she even broke the skin. Is it bleeding? You even made me bleed, and I didn't even flinch. Do you see that? I didn't even flinch. Ow, Beelzebub. You can't bite my hands. I'm a film creator, and my filming happens with my hands. Now gonna have a bruise and a cut to add to the other bruises and cuts. Literally, can I just have a moment? I just have a moment here to show you what's happening. This is a scar on my hand. That is a scar on my hand. That is an injury. Now I have another injury. My fingers are just always just in the process of being injured or healing. Anything else on this side? Another injury that's healing. Another scar. Another scar right here. I'm a very I'm accident prone, and usually I have injuries. I can see a scar here that doesn't have any color anymore. Do you see that? That little line? It's probably from CJ. The disrespect. Get animals. They will bite you and you'll love them anyway. What was I going to do? Oh yes, I have not taken my meds today. So if you've not taken your meds today, if you forgot for some reason, first of all, that's not responsible of you. And second of all, take your meds. I forgot, so I am taking mine now. Please excuse the excessive quantity that I am now taking daily. It's rough, guys. It's a rough life out here, okay? All right. Where's my cup of water? There you are. delightful. All right, should we... Dang bird, should we crochet? How is Allie doing as a new brother? He's lovely. He's a little needier. He wants a little more attention. I'm happy to give it to him. So it doesn't bother me. He's not like melting down or anything. He's just like, he has more feelings. But he's gentle with her. And he's lovely. He's a great big brother. I mean, he's 2.5. So like he's a 2.5-year-old big brother, you know? But I think he's great. Morning, Frida. Nice to see you. Long time no see. We were just talking about you because, oh, excuse me, Louisa has a copy of Frida the third. So that means that Louisa has Frida the fourth. And her Frida Oxalis is coming to life in a whole other country. So there we go. I do also have one of my Easter lilies blooming. Smells delightful, kind of like a funeral, kind of like death, kind of like... What else does it smell like? Kind of... Alex says it smells like Germany. So that's interesting. But he thinks Lily of the Valley smells like Germany, so I'm not surprised because both of them are lilies. Why are you bleeding? The disrespect. I can't believe it actually bled. I mean, I know I squeezed it, but like, still. Fancy hotel lobby. Oh, okay. Smells like a fancy hotel lobby. That's better than funeral and death, I suppose. Can you not bleed anymore? I need to use my hand. I think it'll be okay. Frida, hi. Yep, in Taiwan. Oh, okay. It's what the fancy hotel lobby in Taiwan smells like. Easter lilies. So I've got good news with my seedlings. Do you want to have a little seedling break while we wait for my finger to stop bleeding so that I can crochet without making it bleed more? My hook rests on that finger. Well, good. I'm glad that's what you want because that's what's happening. So I have seedlings doing really well. Who is doing amazing that you should see? You know what? I actually need to spray a couple of these. My coleus. Speaking of Frida, my coleus needs to be sprayed. Oh, amaranth is so quick to germinate. It's so rewarding to grow amaranth. Please hold. We need to water the dry tops of my little plants. Okay, my butterfly coreopsis has finally started to germinate. Who else started germinating? My verbena. I've got germination on my verbena. I've got a sore back. Oh, you know what, Frida? This is actually another relation to you. I got a TENS machine, and my back actually just got super sore. I'm going to go get my TENS machine, and I'm going to put it on my shoulder. 1 second. Just don't go anywhere. I'll be back shortly. I took my meds late. The ADHD is going to be ADHDing today. So here's something that I need actually help on. I got a TENS machine, which is amazing. Oh no, better now. Oops. You had quite the collection. Quite the collection of what? What did I miss? Let's see. Frida, I love the TENS machine. My coleus all died in an ADHD-fueled winter depression. That sucks. Better now, I wish for you. Same. I hope it's better now. So here's what I don't know, Frida. For the TENS machine, how often do I have to replace these electrodes? because they're still sticky. As you can see, I stuck them to each other. Maybe not my best decision. I thought that would be a good way to keep them sticky. Anyway, I have a pack of 12. How many are there in here? 12 packs of 4 electrodes. So the electrodes stick onto your skin. They're not so sticky anymore. They still stick, but they're not like so sticky. So like, should I replace them now right away, or how long do I get to use them before I should replace them? Louisa, I've been working. I have a job, a jewelry job, so I don't have that much free time. Well, we're glad to have you today. I stopped the ADHD meds, got out of the depression, and planted about 200 new tiny coleus. Very cool. Let me just Google it. How often do I need to switch the electrodes for my tens machine? After 20 or 30 uses. Okay, that seems like a lot. Placing them on the plastic sheet and storing them in the fridge. Sprinkle the sticky side with water. Okay, if you say so. Better not electrocute me, tens machine. I'm just assuming that Google is here to help me. Oh, wow, that really fixed the stickiness immediately. I replace them quite often. I don't like when they don't have good contact. Oh, yeah, that happened to me yesterday because I was putting it on the back of my neck and there was hair. Like, I have hair that comes from my head, and hair had interrupted the flow and I didn't notice, and then I moved and it reconnected and zapped me really hard. Okay, sorry. I have a sore back shoulder area. That hurts. Yep, it did hurt. Okay, so this one's connected to this one, so now I can turn her on, my little machine. I could open up my little doodad. Can turn her up a bit. We turn it slow because it's painful if you do it too fast. Oh yeah. Look at that. Do you see what it does to your muscle? I don't need it that aggressive. But we can set I have it width of 250, a rate of 105. What else could we have it at? How many hertz is the right hertz? Does that feel right? How many hertz is the right amount of hertz? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Oh, it hurts so good. Okay, let's see. Well done about the job. Totally. Good morning, everyone. I'm late today, but happy to see you. Good morning. You're not very... Oh, you are late. It's already been an hour. What happened to the first hour? So I got a tens machine and I'm now using it. This is up to you, Laura, I think. Yeah, but I don't know like what's correct for like what's... Like I looked online for acute pain and chronic pain, and I have both in the same location. So I don't know. It does hurt so good, though. It hurts like... I don't know. It's a very weird feeling. It's also weird for something to force your muscle to contract. Do you see my arm moving? That's not my choice. Totally different person to person, whatever helps you. Well, I know that when I turn it up higher than 5, it's too much for me right now. But if I leave it at 4 for like 5 minutes, then I can turn it to 5. Oh, God, it hurts so good. It literally, like, it does something. I'm excited to see how it'll do for my period pain. I haven't tried it yet because I don't have a period right now. Well, I have a period, not right now. But I'll try on my next period to see if it helps with, like, my low back pain and my uterus pain. Oh, but right now for my sore shoulder, she's quite lovely. I love those. That's why I miss the physical therapy. Well, Alex was using one. Oh, mine must have more steps. It goes up to 30. Mine goes up to 8. But I have options of, let me see. I can have the width of the wavelength, and I can go, what's the highest I can do? Oh, way higher. Okay, so I'm at 260 right now for my width. Then I have a rate of 142 hertz. And then I can do a time, and then there's different modes. There's like 6 different modes, and I like modulation as my mode. Because when I have it on... Oh. There's a few different modes, and some of them hurt because they're too aggressive. Ugh. Just the way that they... Like this one's called Burst. It's so aggressive. Do I want burst or modulation? Maybe burst is good, actually. It hurts, but maybe it's good? It's just like, it makes my arm tired. But it does hurt so good. It hurts, you know, like how a massage hurts, but it hurts so good? It's like that, where you're like, it hurts. I'm definitely not enjoying the sensation per se, but it hurts in a way that I appreciate. I don't mind this pain. Ugh, okay, let's try this for a while. Look at that. The skin on your lower abdomen is way more sensitive, so you can put it on your back instead. I would probably put it on my back, because my back is usually where I feel my period cramps. But I have this like long muscle pain in my back, on my left side. Probably because it's my dominant side. Oh my god, this actually does feel good. Let's see. Can I go a little higher? I'm at 3.5. And do you see the movement it's causing? There. That's 4. See how high we can go. See if we can get up to... Oh my god. See if we can get up to 5. Oh. Isn't that wild though? I'm not doing that. It's happening to me. Oh, that's 4. This is just 4 now. Oh. That's 4.5. Oh, it stings when you're getting used to the sensation. But it's like not unpleasant. It's a little bit unpleasant. I'm gonna go down just a bit. We don't need it to hurt. We're not going for hurting. We're going for helping. Weirdly, when my muscle is flexed, it doesn't move me. It's when my muscles... Weird. All right. So now that we've shown our very cool... You have fancy units. I don't know what they are. Where are the birdies? These are the birdies right here. Can you not be doing that? You guys are not supposed to be having sex. You are not supposed to do that. Sorry, it's spring. So, unfortunately, that means we got birdies that are a little Twitter-pated. There they are. Yeah, Beelzebub has been ripping out the tail feathers of Gary so that he will mate with her. She is very persistent and very aggressive with her desire to be mated with. She's a strong, independent woman, and I'm proud of her for that. However, we're not looking for baby birds here. This is not a baby bird household right now. We are free of baby birds. I don't think I can do a half hour right now. It like hurts me. I'm a bit of a big baby right now because I'm still getting used to it. But I will say it does something. And I appreciate that it does something, even if that something feels like pain. The cool thing about this also is that it has a little belt holder, so if you want to walk around the town with your tens machine on, you can do that. And you're allowed. Okay, we are going to be crocheting a scrunchie, I promise. We will. See, look, I'm wearing a crocheted scrunchie. Look, I have another crocheted scrunchie. But I want to show you my seedlings because I'm very excited about garden season. My snapdragons, for example, are thriving. I'm so excited about them. Who else needs a new label? You need a new label. My cosmos. Watch them all fall back into the grave. I also need to water some of them. So you know what? Let's just do a little garden time. Let me just fill up my, whatever this is called, watering can. Look at this sleepy kitty. Why are you so sleepy, Rohan? Did you have a good nap last night and now you're tired from all your nap? Hi, honey. My sweet little kitty cat. I love you, Bug. Your sweet little kitty, huh? My sweet little kitty cat. You're just a little loaf. Okay. It's not about you right now, Rohan. Stop making it about you. Okay, that has water. This needs water. Who else needs water? Oh my god, you all are growing so fast that you need water. So proud of you. You're so strong and independent. Let's put the Alyssum up high today. Clarkia, I think you're alright still. Alyssum, you could use more light. And you need a new label. And you need a new label. We're replacing the labels as we need to. All right, let me put my coffee over here so we don't get any junk in our coffee. Okay. Oh my God. Let me see. I have my tens on for hours and hours. Well, we'll get there once I am a little more used to it. And I've been a sheep babysitter when the neighbors went on vacation, and now we have lambs, and the sheep trust me to pet them. Hours and days old. That's magical. And jelly. I want to play with some day-old lambs. Alistair got to go see sheep the day, not sheep, goats the day they were born. My mom and dad live on a farm, and one of their neighbors like farms their own meat, so they have rabbits and goats and stuff. And my mom's neighbor is her friend and said, hey, our baby goats had babies this morning. You want to come see? And then my mom got to take Alistair to meet the brand new baby goats, and it was so cute. And he didn't like the babies. He liked the mama. Also, the mama goats of this breed, it looked like Nubian goats, but I guess they didn't have the horns removed. I didn't realize the females had horns too. The female goat on this mama goat, I saw a video from my mom. The female goat had these huge, like mountain goat looking horns, but the babies looked like, what are they called? Nubians. Okay, so here are some, not all, some of my seedlings. I love goats. More fun, hard to keep in. Yeah, goats are definitely very cute. Okay, so this is my Rubenza Cosmos. You can see I have no germination. Oh, you can't see. No germination yet, but my white Cosmos are coming along and doing really well. I feel as though we will have more. Sorry, I just want to wet the top of the soil when they are germinating. I would put my little domes on top, but since these ones have already germinated, it can cause mold growth. So I'm going to not put them on, and I'll just keep them wet by spraying them. So these ones here, I can add a little water there to get that seed off. Nope, doesn't want to come off. Anyway, the first row is Dazzler Cosmos, which is going to be like a bright fuchsia, and then the white is white, and the Rubenza is like fuchsia red. So hopefully we get a good amount of germination on the Rubenza. That would make me happy, but I did add more seeds, so I feel okay about it. I got your seed pack. Thank you. It's going in my poop meadow as soon as it's a bit warmer. Frida has a poop meadow. That's what she calls it. It's the place where her, not cistern, what's it called? The poop. The thing that goes, not your cistern, your septic. The septic system drains too. So it's a meadow in her backyard where they had to dig out for the new septic. She calls it her poop meadow. I put new seeds on top of the soil for these bachelor's buttons, so they haven't germinated yet because we just did that on Monday. And but my classic romantics mix, I have 2 so far, and then blue I have 2 so far for bachelor's buttons, which is great. There's a good amount of bachelor button germination. I'm not concerned. They will come up when they're ready. These ones need new labels. This is my pink cactus hybrid zinnia, which I currently have no germination on, but I'm not worried yet because they need a minute, okay? Sometimes we just all need a minute, okay? And I can always add more. Well, it's a meadow on top of poop, so it's a poop meadow. That's logical. Yes, it is. That's a logical explanation. I agree. Okay, and then this is my salmon zinnia. So I'm going to give new labels to these because these labels are melting because they're just made of paper. So we're going to do pink cactus hybrid zinnia. And that's going to go where this label goes. Can take you out and put you in. Do another one. Pink. Ooh, this is a good marker. Cactus hybrid zinnia. We'll see how long these ones last. Then you can come out too, because that is my salmon zinnia. Salmon zinnia. Really, my zinnias, I don't need them labeled. I don't really care where they all end up, but we're labeling because we didn't, and it was annoying. Salmon zinnia. All right, so there we go. Now I've got another beautifully labeled tray. We're so mature and responsible with our seedlings here. Okay, the next one here is the Summer Dreams Cosmos and the Piketty Cosmos. So these are both like really important to me. The Summer Dreams, these ones were sent to me, but the Piketty is just, it was one of my favorites last year, and it made flowers all the way until frost, and even beyond the first frost, they were still making flowers. So I care about them. Piketty Cosmos. So they will go here. And hopefully we have good germination. They look a little wimpy right now, but that's okay. They'll be fine. They are a little taller than I would like. Hopefully I can, when I transplant them into their own pots, hopefully I can bury them deep enough that it won't be a problem. Summer Dreams. Don't tell me I'm out of labels. It's literally just me dropping stuff. Beelzebub, you're not in any danger. You're just very dramatic. Why is my desk always like this? Why am I like this is the real question. Okay. There we go. The dream. I would love to raise animals. Me too. It's very rewarding to have like farm pets. Like chickens. Okay, let's do Summer Dreams Cosmos. Beauty. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Deborah. I've caught up in the stream. Your top is adorable. The scrunchie looks fun. What hook size seedlings are coming along nicely? Summer Dreams Cosmos. I used a 4mm hook for the one that I made for the tutorial, and the one that I just started, I started with a 3.5mm hook. I like the slightly smaller hook for this because it's a small project, so it doesn't like ruin your life to have it in a small hook. I feel like when I'm making like a sweater, if I decide to do it in a 4mm hook or like a 3.5, I would rather just not make that sweater. But in a scrunchie, it's much more doable. All right, we give everybody a nice top spritz. And there we go. Do you need water underneath you? No, you have water. Okay, so another labeled tray to go back under the light. I'm gonna put this under a higher light so that it doesn't have to stretch to reach it. And then we have a Scabiosa here that need relabeling. Put you guys under a less bright light because there's not a lot going on yet here. Beautiful. Yes, the seedlings are coming along well. I'm pleased with their growth. I'm pleased that we got a number of them like relabeled and repotted. So this is the Chantilly Snapdragon. I have 24-ish. No, I think I have exactly 24. I don't think there's any that have 3. So I have 24 of them. I'm very excited to see them grow into beautiful snapdragons. They're going to be these beautiful open snapdragons. They look like kind of like a nasturtium or an orchid flower. Like they're very open, but they're still a snap. Excuse you. Yeah, that's right. You just remembered, didn't you? My sister. Sorry. Anyway, this is snapdragons. I'm excited about them. Very pleased. Oh, coming along. Yes, they are indeed. They are coming along. They're not ready to go outside. They're still too small for that sort of thing, but I am pleased with how they are coming along. I love them, and I really like the, well, I love them. I love the seedlings, and I really hope that the adult snapdragons are as beautiful as... What are you doing? Why did you turn off? Oh, I turned the brightness down. The button got hit. Excuse me. Sorry, my life is chaotic when there's everything all over my desk all the time. There's so much here. Let me just sort my life out. Okay, there we go. It's fine. Everything's fine. So this is my Scabiosa, assorted Scabiosa Dark Knight. I'm really hopeful that my Scabiosa are able to survive all the way until they get planted. Most of these things, most of them, I feel pretty confident that I can plant them directly outside if my seedlings don't do well. I'm hoping that my seedlings will do well. Don't come at me. I know these are my very fancy, very expensive fabric scissors, but this is just what's happening right now. So sometimes life is chaotic, and my brother doesn't watch my live stream anyway, so he won't be mad. He gifted these to me, these very fancy scissors. Okay, there. I got a greenhouse from IKEA. It's like a small bookshelf with a raincoat. Hey, whatever works, works. No comment, but I'm going to remember. I know you will. I was only talking to you. Okay, Scabiosa Dark Knight. Scabiosa Dark Knight. So this is like a blue-purple Scabiosa, which is so pretty, and I'm having really good germination. I have 4 of 6 have come up, and I still feel like the other 2 will come up, but I can also add seeds. Maybe I'll do that today as well. Scabiosa Dark Knight. So at this point, I believe we have 100 planted, 100 varieties of seeds planted. Individuals, we have like 400 individuals, I think. But I think we have 100 varieties right now, I think. Laura, not the fabric shears. It already happened. This is who we are. Assorted Scabiosa. So if I do just varieties that in terms of like just zinnia as the variety, then I think we have like 70 or 80 varieties. But if I go colors, like I have salmon zinnia, cactus zinnia, yellow zinnia, like if I do that, then it's close to 100. Did you know you can get your scissors sharpened and honed? My dad used my mom's nice fabric scissors for something and she got them professionally sharpened. Yes, I know you can do that. I've never done it yet. This will be my first pair of scissors that has enough of a price tag to justify that. Scabiosa. Because for me, if it's like a $20 pair of scissors and it's my nice scissors, I can buy another $20 pair of scissors when they dull out. But these ones are a little bit pricier than that, and therefore, when they become dull, I will be getting them professionally done. Oh, I got a serger. I don't know how I lived without one. Oh my god, I love my serger when I'm using it. I haven't taken it out probably in like 2 years. I don't think I've used my serger in 2 years. I don't know if that's true. It might be less than that, but yes, having a serger is nice. The only thing that's frustrating is if you don't have your tension set properly and your thread breaks, it's so annoying to thread it up because it's like you have to have 4 threads. A serger is also called an interlock machine, but it cuts your fabric for you at the same time. Definitely great for you, Frida, if you're making like sports bras and underwear. Great for that type of stretchy fabric to cut it and sew it. So there we go. Scabiosa. We've got a good amount coming in on the assorteds, whereas the Dark Night, we only have 4 so far. Do you have water underneath you? Yes, you do. Ta-da! I have 3 sewing machines permanently in my sewing room. Very good, very good. My sewing machine has been put away because I haven't been sewing. And I said to myself, I can take it out. I can always just take it out when I want to sew something. And guess what? I haven't taken it out, so that tells me stuff. Tells me that I didn't need it to be out for this time anyway. Okay, so my butterfly coreopsis and my black ball bachelor's buttons. My coreopsis is just breaking through the top of the soil right now, like literally today. Here's my first butterfly coreopsis, and I think the second one is showing up over there. So these are a little bit slower for the germinating, which is fine. I'm not in a rush. My black ball bachelor's buttons, it looks like one of them dampened off and died, and then I have 2 in one cell here, which is fine for now, and then 1 in another cell. So hopefully we will get some success happening with those. So, butterfly coreopsis. I'm really hoping that I can get some of the butterfly coreopsis to get to adulthood this time, because I didn't get any last year. Butterfly, and I even direct sewed some. Coreopsis. I don't know if this is the same seed pack. Maybe the seed pack was old. Butterfly coreopsis. One of the cats got to my plant shelf. Rohan loves sitting on top of the plant shelf because the plant shelf is warm because of the lights. So there's that. Black ball bachelor's button. Why are they bachelor's buttons, not just buttons? Why are they buttons for a bachelor? Black ball bachelor's bouton. Cool. And I'm doing quite a lot of clothes now. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. So next one's labeled. How about you? Do you have water underneath you? Yes, you do. Don't want anybody drying out now. Oops. Don't knock you over. I'll put you back under the light. How about you? You have water? Good. Put you back under the light. And I also have some germination happening in my singles that I planted here. Oh, you need water. In my little singles here, I've got some germination going on. So I planted in these ones without labeling because I'm I don't learn apparently from my actions. This needs, oh Jesus, this needs water. My zinnias have completely dried out, which is okay. Oh my God, the fungus gnats are already taking over. One thing I do not love about my seed starting journey is that the fungus gnats just show up. This was literally soilless mix, which is sterile. How can there be fungus gnats if it was sterile soil? That don't make sense. What are you doing here? Okay, it doesn't matter. The point that I was trying to make is I put in seeds thinking, I'll know what I planted. I always remember. No, you don't, Laura. You never remember. Can't hang around long because I just need music and my meds. Fair enough. They tore out the purple heart, which is my roomie's plant, and I just have to hope it will reroot. I hope it does. It took me like 4 hours to thread and understand for the first time. It's vintage, but now I have the quirks worked out. Fair enough. Yeah, mine is also vintage. It's an older machine. Anyway, I think that this is alyssum. Like I feel pretty sure that this is alyssum. We'll see. Who's to say? We'll find out when it gets a little bigger. That's how I live my life. Maybe it's alyssum. I have my salvia, what is this? Pink hummingbird salvia. Very pleased about that. This has something coming up. I don't remember what I put in here. We planted it together. Maybe one of you guys remembers. I also don't remember what I put in here, but it's coming up, whatever it is. This is marigolds. I can tell just by looking at it. This is marigolds. So this is probably what I hope is Jolly Jester. That sounds pretty, hummingbird salvia. It is pretty. It's a very pretty little, it's not little, very pretty plant. How about you? What are you? I mean, you're coming up, but I don't remember who you are. I don't remember you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad mom. I don't know who you are. I love you, but I don't know you. So we'll see. And my Gomphrena, or what I believe to be Gomphrena, is doing well. I would love to know for sure what it is, but there's just no way of knowing if you didn't label it. Unless you know the seedling. Like, I know zinnias, I know marigolds. I know lots of my seedlings by leaf, but some of them I just don't. And I think I'll know which one that is. No, you won't, Laura. The fungus gnats in this tray, there's too many. You have no reason to be here yet. This soil is without life. So what are you doing here? Let's water these kids. This is feverfew that I'm watering now. There. Now everybody has some water. No complaining. Everybody get along. How do you get rid of gnats? Well, fungus gnats feed off of the fungus that starts to grow in the soil. So, I mean, if I really, really cared, which I do not, but if I did really, really care about the fungus gnats, I would probably do a peroxide rinse on my soil, which is basically what it sounds like. It's mixing peroxide, hydrogen peroxide with water, and then watering your plants with that. That oxidizes all of the eggs and larvae and baby fungus gnats, killing them. However, my plants are not going to be inside long enough to really bother me with that. Like, they don't damage the plants, and they don't leave the area. Like, they won't come out farther than this. They stay with the plants. They stay with the soil. They have a very, very limited little lifespan and a very limited range. They don't do very much. So they don't bother me enough to do anything about, because I generally only see them April and May when I have seedlings inside. But if you really wanted to get rid of them, you could also get these sticky traps, I believe I have. Oh yeah, I have one. I can show you. These sticky traps, you can get them on like Amazon, and they're yellow and sticky, and the fungus gnats are attracted to the yellow. So you can see But do you see how there's none up high on this little thing? It's because they don't fly high above the soil. They literally stay very close to the soil. So most of the fungus gnats that are stuck right along that bottom border. There's one up there, but like this side's more obvious. So you can get these things. You get like 15 of them for a couple bucks on Amazon. But I really don't find the fungus gnats to be particularly offensive. They're not cute. I don't love them, but they don't hurt anything, so I don't care about them very much. All right, you guys can sit back here again. Make my house smell like a funeral. Beautiful. And now you guys can't see the flower, but there is one, I promise. Right there. Okay, now before we get back into crochet, I need to take a minute and drink some coffee because the ADHD meds are going to be not kicking in for like another hour, which means I will struggle without any caffeine. Okay, hover gnats. That's not a bad name for them. Hover gnats. It's pretty accurate. I'm just going to give my plants here a little extra drink. If you could just enjoy, little guys. Please don't leak on my floor. That would be super. Thank you. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. Dirt off the table. Amazing. So outside, I do have quite a lot coming up now that we've got spring. Now that spring has sprung. I don't know where you are in the world, how and when spring springs for you, but it's already halfway through April, and we usually put our gardens outside halfway through May. So like between May 18th and the 24th, that time frame is usually when it's fully safe to put your seedlings outside and actually like plant your garden. There are exceptions. Tomatoes and peppers generally don't go out until June just because they like it a little bit warmer. But for all of the things I'm growing, flowers and herbs, the middle of May is going to be just fine for me. The cool thing is that, well, it's not cool. It's actually stressful and like existential. But if I don't look at the existential side of it, it's great. Global warming and climate change has caused our spring to come earlier in Southern Ontario. Last year, I had my whole garden planted on like April 6th, I believe. I put everything out on April 6th. I planted my flowers outside permanently for April 6th. I didn't do that this year because I was away. I was in Ottawa for 2 weeks, so I'm 2 weeks behind my seedling schedule. I don't have strong seedlings to go outside yet, and we still have a few cold days in the forecast. But I believe, unless I'm just straight up lying, I think we're out of the hard freeze window. I think hard freezing is done. Let's see, the 14-day forecast. The 14-day forecast for my area. So Saturday, we're going to be going down to 3, and tonight we're going down to 2. Otherwise, we're going to be above 4. And once we're above 10 degrees at night, that's when it's like fully safe to plant all of your flowers outside. We're not going to be getting above 10 degrees for 2 weeks. So the 30th of April has us at 8 degrees at night. Like the overnight low is 8 degrees Celsius, which is still pretty cold. But overall, the days are all above 10 degrees already. Like we're already above 10 degrees. I think this Sunday, we're going to have only 7 degrees as the high. That's the coldest day. Maybe re-aim mic. Is it too high up? Sorry, is my audio not good? Is that better? Is it too high up like it's too loud? Or is it too high up like oh, okay. I was too far away. Sorry, I'm back. Anyway, yeah, my weather shows that we should be safe. The highs and the lows. What do we have here? Historical averages. So historically, we should be above 0. And historically, we should be good. But who's to say? I'm not a doctor. I'm going to do my best at figuring out where and when I can put my stuff outside. But right now, outside, my wild violets are open, blooming. Not blooming a lot. There's only a few of them so far, but there are wild violet blooms. I've got the... what is it called? I keep saying it's like Polish star, but I don't think that's correct. It's some other kind of star, a tuber type thing. I've got tulips and daffodils and crocuses and irises and peonies and feverfew, chamomile. These are all things that are coming up. They're not blooming yet, but they're coming up. They're already above ground green, as well as... all of my ferns. What else do I have? I have lots of things coming up. Okay. Lilies. There's a bunch. I have a lot of things coming up already. White anemones all over. I love them. White anemones. White anemones are so pretty. They kind of remind me of like what is that other one called? It's gone. Hostas. Oh, my hostas are not coming up yet. Well, they are. The little tip of the middle of a hosta is above ground in all my hostas. Like there's about an inch of above ground growth right now for my hostas. They're going to take off as soon as it gets a little warmer, but not quite yet. But my ferns are also starting to put up their fiddleheads. There are foals of them. I have patches in my garden. Lovely. I would love anemones in my garden. There's another flower that I really like that is, I feel like it starts with an H. And they open downwards. And they're a perennial. Wow, I can't remember what it's called. There are fields of them. Oh gosh, I wish I had fields of anemones, but we had white anemones at our old house, but I didn't think to take them when we left. I didn't think to take any cuttings or roots. I don't know what is going on with my skin. I've got these little, they're not zits, they're just like red marks. I must have scratched something. I don't know. Annoying. Anyway, that's gonna bother me. It is gonna bother me. Sorry, I need to know what it's called. Perennial flowers in spring. They're like one of the top ones that you're gonna know. As soon as I say it, you'll be like, yeah, of course. As soon as I find it, I'll be like, yeah, of course. They start with an H. You. These guys. What are you? You are called, what are you called? Why are you showing me pictures without giving me, hellebores, hellebores. I knew there was an H. Hellebores. These guys. These little pretty ladies. Aren't they so cute? Hellebores. I feel like they give me the same vibe that anemones do. They're all over Sweden. Some places have blue ones. Those are protected. Let's see. Anemones. Okay, anemones. Flowers. Don't show me sea anemones. They come in all different colors. I only saw them in white at our old house. Seriously, I don't know what is up with me today. It's like you don't take your meds and then your nose decides to just start dripping spinal fluid. I don't know that it's probably just boogers, but I think it's more fun to think of it as spinal fluid. Because it's just liquidy. This is the kind that we had at our old house. They just looked like strawberry flowers. Sorry, I keep moving the mic away from my face. Google Visipur. Visipur. Yeah, that's the kind that we had at our farm. The white ones. The white ones that just grow in a huge chunk. These are smaller than the ones that were at our house, but the same shape. They're just so pretty. They do not last in a bouquet very long. Oh, there's the blue ones. Don't touch them. Those are special. That's how it looks here right now. That's a beautiful way for it to be looking. Anemones. I guess they're a little different. Yours are pointy. The ones that we had at our farm were round. But they had the white center, not the dark center. Or the yellow center. Interesting. That's when you know it's spring. Good way to know. It's a good way to know that it's spring. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. What did I miss in the Discord? Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Again, like normal. Alright, sometimes they're slightly pink too. Oh, that's nice. By the way, thank you everyone for clicking the thumbs up button as you come into chat today. I appreciate that. I see you clicking the like, so thank you. If you haven't and you're here hanging out with us, click the thumbs up button. It helps. You're here, so you might as well. And then we're going to make a scrunchie, I promise. I'm just a distracted human being who finds it hard to pay attention when the meds have not kicked in yet. And that's where we are today. The meds have not kicked in yet. But that's okay, they will. So, the most exciting news is I went to the beach yesterday and collected rocks. My seedlings are doing amazing. And what else? And I got a tens machine. And I made a really cute scrunchie. It's literally like the cutest scrunchie. So, we're going to make another one, but we're going to try and do a different flower. Let me just put my curtain back down to protect my seedlings from my demon birds. Oh God. Na, 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 na. Because my demon birds like to try and destroy things that bring me joy. Don't worry, I love them. They just are a little demonic, that's all. Any news from Tio? No, there's no news. I reached out again, and there have been a lot of applications, so it's taking them a long time to go through them, which is fine. It's fine. I'm not upset. You're upset. Let me see if there's any update. I'm checking right now. Nope. The last thing was me saying thank you for letting me know after reaching out and saying, hey, I haven't heard back. And they said there were like hundreds of applications. Please just wait for us to get through them. We're going through each one. So it's not going by order of application, which is kind of cool. They're going through each application and looking for the perfect match. So I am glad that I put in mine all of the information that I put. Can I tell you what I wrote in mine? I'll just show you, I'll just read you the blurb that I wrote. Okay, I said, hey there, first of all, I'm so sorry to hear that Tio's mom needs to rehome Tio due to deteriorating health. I am, however, very interested in this little man. My name is Laura, and my partner and I are looking for an adult Chihuahua to welcome into our home. Our 14-year-old Chihuahua Thunder passed away about 3 months ago, and we have been devastated, but we now have the space and time to give to little Tio. We're experienced with Chihuahuas, and we know all of the quirks that they come with, so none of his behavior issues or anything that he may come with is stressful or worrying to us. Also, we both work from home, so we can accommodate all of the spoiling and training he may need. My husband is his career, and I am my career. We have a quiet home with no kids and no other dogs. We do have 2 cats, but they are tough and friendly. We also have 2 parrots, but they did not have any issues with our previous dog. Please let me know if you're still looking for a new family for this handsome little guy, and if you think we might be the right fit for him. Thank you. I should also add we are located in blank, but we would happily be able to drive to blank whenever works for you. if the time frame I gave is too late. My sister lives there, and my sister's husband is a veterinarian, and I think they would be willing to hold on to him until we can pick him up. So hopefully my message will give good vibes and make them think, wow, they included a lot of information, as opposed to just being like, we want a dog that's small. While that is true that we do want a dog that's small, we specifically want a Chihuahua because Thunder was a Chihuahua, and Thunder was the light of our life. If you guys are not from this live stream community, this is Thunder up here in the corner. He is an angel now. He died 3 months ago on January 10th. It was heartbreaking, devastating, shocking. We were not prepared to lose him at that time. He was old. He was 14 years old. He had lots of, he had a chronic disease that was expected to kill him. We just didn't think that we had run out of time already. We thought we were going to have years left with him, because we thought we were going to be lucky. We thought, like, the disease he had was called Cushing's disease. Basically, he had a tumor on his pituitary gland. The tumor could be benign or malignant. If it's benign, they get about 2 years of life after diagnosis. He had a year and a half after diagnosis, and it looked as though his tumor was malignant. The vet said because of the fact that he had blood in his lungs when we brought him to the vet, and the fact that the tumor grew to the point where he had chronic recurring seizures. It was a very traumatic death that I really did not want for him. I wanted him to be an old man who got to die in his sleep. Instead, it was an emergency euthanasia, which was heartbreaking, devastating, and not part of our plan for him. He deserved everything. He deserved the best death. Unfortunately, emergency euthanasia was the best death I could give him at the time. But anyway, he was a Chihuahua. He was really smart. He barked a lot. He was very perceptive of who is good and who is bad. And then he got old, and he was still perceptive of who is good and who is bad, but he stopped barking. He was pretty much blind. He was mostly deaf. He had a stroke, so he had bad balance. Like, when I describe this dog, people are like, you waited a long time to put him down. And I'm like, no, he was happy and healthy. He just had bad balance because he had a stroke. He had seizures once a month because he had Cushing's disease. He didn't bark because he didn't hear people and he didn't see very well. He was a special guy, and by the time that he died, he had become a very old man. He aged hard. From the time that he turned, I don't know, maybe 12, from the time he turned 12 to the time he died at the age of 14, he hit 100. Like, he went from being like a 40-year-old at 12 years old to being a 90-year-old at 14 years old. So he aged really well until he hit 12 years old, and then he just started going downhill fast. And we thought we would have at least a couple more years with him, so it was tragic. But he had a great life. He loved us with his whole heart, and his heart was bigger than his whole body. And he was a Chihuahua. He had all of the perks, exactly, Louisa, and all of the hard parts of having a Chihuahua, but it wasn't a problem for us because we are homebodies who pretty much spend a lot of time quietly working at our computers, and Thunder loved that lifestyle. He loves road trips. I keep getting loved and loves, like, he loves road trips. He loves being with us. So we loved road trips and we loved being with him. So it was a good match. And I think that is a Chihuahua thing. I don't think it was necessarily a Thunder thing. A new little dog. That sounds like a fantastic application. He was a little darling. He really was a little darling. Millicent is fine, by the way. I'm glad she's fine. How old is Millicent now? She's got to be 5 or 6, right? Thinking of getting a puppy this summer. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? A summer puppy. Who doesn't love a summer puppy? That being said, I have zero interest ever in having a puppy. I know you have to train yours to be a service dog. Since I didn't have to do that, a puppy is something I literally never want. 8, almost 8. Oh my God, a grown up. Yeah, I found out that dogs, once they hit 8, you should switch them to senior dog food. Millicent needs to switch soon to senior dog food. 8 is the time that our vet, well, for our vet anyway, our vet said that's when you should switch over because it includes more glucosamine and stuff in that stuff. 8 years old is when you put them on senior food. And I was like, I'm not ready to accept Thunder as a senior dog. But he was, so we switched him to that food. Anyway, I love Chihuahuas. I love all of the little idiosyncrasies of the Chihuahua. And I know that a lot of people think like they're just a yappy dog. That's really not true. They're yappy at other dogs. They're not like a yappy dog. You know? Like, yes, they're yappy at what they wish to yap at. But like Thunder wasn't yappy at home. He didn't just get up and bark. Like he would bark at someone knocking at the door. And he would bark when he saw other dogs. Otherwise, he didn't bark unless I said speak. He was so cool. Thunder was the best dog ever. Can we just look for photos of Thunder? I wonder if Discord can organize them for me. Oh, hello. Tiny, tiny seedlings. I posted pictures of our current outside blooms and plants, and accidentally also the current work I'm doing right now. I'm going through a yarn stash. Ooh, let's see it. Oh, Deborah, I love grape hyacinth. Grape hyacinth is one of my favorites. My mom's is also in full bloom right now. Very cool. Very cool flower. Cool perennial. Look at them coming up where they aren't even supposed to. Is it true that they're edible? Is grape, because I know hyacinth is toxic, but I don't think grape hyacinth is toxic. Yes, the flowers of the grape hyacinth muscari are edible, while the leaves and bulbs are considered toxic. The flowers can be used in salads, desserts, and to flavor dishes. They're safe to consume and can be added to various dishes for their unique flavor and color. Oh, the bulbs and leaves contain saponins. Isn't that soap? Saponification? Naturally occurring plant-derived compounds that form soap-like foams in water. That's interesting. Caution with the bulbs. Some cultures consider the cooked bulbs a delicacy. It's important to note that others report they might be poisonous. The flowers can be used to create simple syrup or cordial by infusing them in hot water or alcohol. Why must it be called grape hyacinths if I can't eat it? I love that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have somebody's having a bath. Who is it? Is it Gary or Beelzebub? I think it's probably Gary. Yeah, it's Gary. Beelzebub prefers to have a bath in the kitchen sink. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, grape hyacinth. Very cool, very cool. Ugh. Don't we love a beautiful blooming daffodil? I sure do. They're just so pretty. Look how pretty the flower is. Okay, Gary, let's not make a mess everywhere. Do you hear him doing that? He's just bathing. Another beautiful daffodil. Ooh, these ones are pretty. Narcissus. Aw, you planted pansies? I also planted pansies. I love that pink rock flower. My mom has that one too. Are you Black-Eyed Susans? Because these guys are up here, right? That's Black-Eyed Susans. So are you Black-Eyed Susans too that have spread? If so, I love that for you. Oh my God, project at hand, organizing and culling through yarn stash. So much has been given to me. Why don't you live closer to me, Deborah? I want yarn stash. I want to have a yarn stash. Mine are in Ziploc bags now too, organized. I want to have a yarn stash that I used to have. I used to have like a real yarn stash. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful stash of yarn. Also, look at them beautiful, beautiful plants. Oh, you guys can't see them. Love that for us. Why am I like this? Can I move you over? Nope, you just don't get to see it. Look at this yarn stash, beautiful. Also, can we just talk about how clean your house is? Just for a minute. I mean, I know the yarn stash is all over the floor, but look at how there's nothing else on the floor. Could not be me. I can't see a speck of dirt on your floor. I can see your huge stash of yarn all over everything, but like There's nothing on your floor except the yarn. It's a beautiful world you live in. You could have a robot vacuum and it would be okay. I, on the other hand, can't have a robot vacuum because look at this is my floor. It's covered. Oh God, look at this friggin' cat. He's so cute. My floor is covered in things. This was just mopped yesterday. But of course, the birds, they destroy. I got them a bunch of new toys and they've been making a huge mess. Senior food, check. I don't let her work as much anymore. Oh, because she's an old lady. You need a puppy. That blue bin is stuffed with 1 pound huge yarns. I'm not jealous. You're jealous. I want totes full of yarn. Let's see what colors you got. Oh, I have that color. Look. Twins. What are you going to make, Deborah? I want to know your plans. Ooh, I see fancy yarns over here. I love being a total lurk. I'm so sorry. It's just who I am on the inside. Gosh. Oops, I meant to put that in live stream. Well, that's all right. Do you like the thumbnail for today? It's a scrunchie with flowers around it. My gift to you. What else did I want to do right now? Why am I feeling like I wanted to reach for something? Oh yeah, I got the birds a bunch of new toys. They were discounted and therefore I bought them. And they were technically toys for rabbits, but they're loofah and it's like made of things that the birds enjoy. And there's like these little things full of treats. What's in there? Who knows? Beelzebub will have to find out. And Gary. Do you guys want to have some new toys? I'll put them where everybody can see you screw around. How about that? Here we go. Where's the other clip? Oh, here it is. Oh, you guys stopped eating this one, I see. Then I'll put this one right here. Cute. There's a third one right here. Love these little clippies. Here you go, birds. Some stuff to play with. Just some toys for them to chew on. And then there's some like sweet grass, sweet wood, sweet something. And then apple sticks. The fact that I paid for apple sticks is blasphemous. My parents own an apple farm, but I didn't pay for this because of this. These were just something that came in the group. So don't tell my mom and dad because they'll be like, what were you doing, Laura? We have an apple farm. Okay. How do we get these to stick in here nicely? Yeah, I can shove them like this. Yeah, that works. One. I know these are for rabbits, but I felt like birds are destructive enough. Look how cute this is. So apple sticks, rabbits just like to chew on them, but so do birds. And I usually make their toys out of apple sticks that I harvest from the farm. But it came with apple sticks. I didn't intentionally pay for apple sticks. So there's that. Okay, let's try and stick you in here. Oh, that fits better. There you go. Now there's stuff for you guys to play with. I'm sure they'll come down now that I move away. I'm in Ohio. Come on over and get some yarn. Deborah? How far is Ohio? What's Ohio? Where do I go to Ohio? Let's see, actually. How far is Ohio? I'll just come drive over. Ohio gozaimasu. Maps. Where are you? Oh! You almost touch us. Of course. I'll just come across the lake. No problem. If I went from Port Dover, let's see. I know you can't do that because of the US, but if I went from Port Dover, I could cross right across. I guess I could go Port Merlin would be probably easier, or Port Wheatley. Anyway, I could do that. I won't do that, but I could. Look, see, there's Ohio and there's Hamilton. We're not that far. Let's see, Ohio directions. Choose your starting point. Let's not show you my starting point options, but let's just see. 6 hours and 20 minutes. That's how, or 5 hours and 40 minutes if I take the 401. 5 hours and 40 minutes, but this has tolls. That's funny. Wouldn't that be fun? Da, 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 da. Can anyone else show me their gardens? I would like to see what you've got going on in your gardens. It would make me very happy. Until then, let's get back to crocheting. Do you ever go to Pelee Island? I have gone to Pelee Island before with my high school boyfriend and his family. I went after high school, at the end of high school. I went on a summer vacation to Pelee Island, and it was not a huge amount of fun for me because everything we did was on bicycles and I had not been riding a bicycle regularly, so I had a bruised butt the whole time I was there. The place was beautiful, but oh my god, why did I say, yeah, I love riding bikes. I would love to go with your family for a week where we ride bikes as our main form of transportation. Yeah, I'm comfortable. No, I'm happy, having a great time. Comes home unable to sit down. The things you do when you're young, you just lie about your discomfort. That's what you do. At least if you're a girl. At least if you're me. That's what I did. All right, let's go back to crocheting while we... Hold on a sec here. There we go. We like to go in the summer with our sailboat. I could meet you there, probably in July. That would actually be so sick. I wonder... Pelee Island Airbnb. I'm not camping. I'm an adult. Pelee Island. I don't want to go on Vrbo. I want to go Airbnb. Vrbo is expensive. Pelee Island. Let's see what they've got in July. July. We will do July what? Let's say July... We can't do Canada Day weekend because that will be full of people. But we could do the following week. Let's see that. Let's just imagine 2 adults, 0 children. What do we have? $500 a night. That's a bit wild. $500 a night is crazy, but I understand it. It's pretty. $600 a night, $271 a night, but that's in Leamington. That is not Pelee Island. $400 a night, $700 a night. Jesus Murphy. $197 a night. That's in Kingsville. That's not in Pelee Island. Apartment in Leamington. We're not looking for Leamington. We're looking for Pelee Island. Let's see what we've got in just Pelee Island. Can you zoom me in, please? Let's see what Pelee Island's got going on. This is Pelee Island. It is the most southern point in Canada. Right here, Pelee Point. It's the most southern point in Canada, and look at how close it is to the US. Kelly's Island, right there. That's USA. This is Canada, though. 63. Okay, so we could just camp on a campsite for $63. So that's more doable than $500 a night. What do you think I am? Made of money? That would be fun. 100% unserviced. Cool. Let's see what it says. This home is right on Lake Erie. Love that. Free parking, pets allowed, smoking allowed, long-term stay allowed. I don't need most things, but let's see. That's where it is, and it's right on the beach. Do you have pictures, or you just have maps? That's all we get is maps. There's no actual photos of what we would be staying. That's a risk. It's a risky business. Still cool. Anyway, good to know. Thank you, Pelee Island. I will talk to Alex about that because I do have to go on a vacation this summer. Speaking of which, booking a campsite. Ontario Parks. Alex and I go camping We go to Kelly's Island all through the summer. That's lovely. Frida, your pics are sick. Superb. I put lots of pictures of what I've been up to. Okay, cool. I will check. Let's see. Reservations, reserve online. We have our main place that we like going to. Where are you? QRS Silver Lake. We like Silver Lake. If you've never been to Silver Lake, you're missing out. Although if you are not in Ontario, then I don't see why you would have gone to Silver Lake. Okay, we like this campsite. What do you mean not operating? Why are you not operating? Until when? Why are you not operating? Oh, it's not until May 9th. Okay, I knew that. I thought I meant, why you gotta stress me out like that? Okay, I'm looking at our favorite campsite. It's not a secret. I don't need to be a secret about it. And we would want, let's just pick a day after May to see when, oh, right. We also like it in October. October, the first week of October, we like October. Until let's do that. And let's see. Party size, 2 people. Search. Is our site available? Ah, our site is available. Do you want to see? Alex is in my favorite campsite. Is this our favorite? Hold on. This is our favorite. No, this one's our favorite. What am I doing with my life? How do I not know my own favorite campsite? This is the best campsite in the world. It's my favoriteest campsite. It's so good. It has private beach access. It's amazing. And it's $42 a night, which is pretty good. And I love it. It's the best campsite. Number 42. Number 40. Campsite number 40. If you can't get 40, 42 will work. If you can't get 42, 39 will work. But those are the only campsites I'm willing to use at this camp. God, I love camping. Okay, let's see what they've got in May. You don't care. I don't care that you don't care. I care. We're here and it's happening. But they don't open until May 9th. And we won't be going in May 9th because that's going to be, it's cold. It's always too cold in May. But let's see what they've got for June. Just to see if anyone's booked them yet. Of course they have. Gosh dang it. I hate those people. There's this father-son duo and they book every friggin' year. They book the whole campground for the whole freaking time. Okay, let's see. We want the calendar, right? We want the calendar for only, why is campsite number 40 not even listed? Campsite 41 is listed. Campsite 39 is listed. Is it because campsite 41 is fully booked and they don't care about me? Kind of seems like it. Why is it not even showing it though? Where is campsite 40? I want campsite 40. Let's see. List. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know you're so interested in this and it's really just getting you excited about camping. Why are you not showing up at all? I only want to see campsite number 40. Unavailable. Okay. Let's see the camp. View more details. Site calendar. That's what I want. See, look at this friggin' family. I hate them. I don't hate them. They're just people. But look at this. Look what they do. They book every single day in the whole summer at this campsite. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. I find it disrespectful. So there's 3 days in May available. That's it. Just 3 days in May. Then all of June is booked. Then all of July is booked. Then all of August is booked. There is some in September, which is good. And then October is usually pretty open. So Alex and I will go in October. But still, I find that so annoying. It's like they only opened booking last week and the same father-son duo with all their stuff. They get my favorite campsite. Could I have waited at midnight on the day that the campsite's open? Yes, of course. But I didn't. And now I don't get to have our campsite in May. Unless we go the first week of May, in which case it's going to be freezing. They should just buy a cabin somewhere. It's the best campsite. It's the best campsite. Yes, they should just buy a cabin somewhere so that I can have that campsite. But I understand why they book it. It's because it's the best campsite. I wouldn't book it the whole summer. They only let you book in 14-day increments. So what they do, and I know this in my heart of hearts, is that they have two accounts. They have two accounts. So they have one that, like the dad books 14 days and then the son books 14 days and then the dad books the next and then the son books the next. Because if it was the same person, there would have to be 2 days between their bookings, and there's not. It's always the same people, and they're set up for the whole summer there. It's fine. I'm dramatic. It's fine. Okay, where did you post it, Frida? Oh, hello. Making stuff. Beauty. Cute flowers, cute fabric. Not flowers, but the vibe is flowers. I love this. With the pockets and the buttons. Look at how perfectly spaced those buttons are. Made by hand. I love how, like, whimsical. Oh, that's cute. That's really pretty. Those are really nice, Frida. Is that amethyst? Hold on a sec. Frida, have you made any rings lately? I saw the house on Instagram. Have you made any rings? I just realized my sister is looking for an amethyst ring. And she's been looking. Frida Berg. Okay. She's looking specifically. I feel kind of stupid right now. It didn't occur to me. She's looking for a really simple ring that has amethyst in it, but isn't like too loud. This is gorgeous. This one actually could work. I got a button holder for the vintage sewing machines a while ago. Let's see. CV contact home. Okay, so this is not where you sell things, right? Maybe Instagram will have. Stop making me log in. I don't want to log in. Where CV? No. Contact? No. Portfolio. I guess it's portfolio. I feel like I didn't even think about it. Sorry, I didn't think about it. Ah, I know this ring. She made this for Alex. I had the distinct honor to make Alex's engagement ring. This is Alex's engagement ring Frida made. It's gorgeous. It's still gorgeous. It could use a polish now because Alex beat it up, but it's a gorgeous ring that she made for him. Anyway, hold on. Let's see. Okay. I feel like, I loved that one. Check Discord. No, I only sell in the store. Frida, you make jewelry? No, Frida's a jewelry artist. Frida is an artist of jewelry. Frida, do you have any daintier stones right now? Can I show you a couple of the things that my sister was looking at, like vibes wise, and you can tell me if it's possible for you to go in that direction, obviously with your own style. I want to pick your brain. If it's totally out of your style, then I understand. Dainty amethyst ring. And she was looking on Etsy, which she hated because she found that every time she found one that she really liked, it was obviously not made by a person. Her hope is that she can find one that's like made by a person. I'm just going to click a few of them and show them to you. And if you say like, that is so not my wheelhouse, then I get it. I'm just going to show them for vibes. She just wanted something simple amethyst. I'm just going to open a few of them that I know we looked at. She's not really a jewelry person, but she wants to have some kind of amethyst thing. Let me just see what I can find in the vibes. Okay, so these are the type of vibes. I love making cubic. I love making custom things. That's a cubic zirconia though. Yes, well, she wants it to be amethyst. That's her want is for it to be amethyst. This style or this style or this style. I feel like this one's closer to what you do. Like it has like that, whatever that setting is, that the hammer style that you do. This one has that same sort of hammered style that holds the thing in place. She doesn't want multiple stones. I'm just clicking for like vibes. It's vibes based. I'm doing it vibes based. I feel like you could do this one. This is like more your style, I feel like, with the hammer around the outside. Obviously not for $30 because that is not... Ugh, that's the thing that's frustrating. You see it and you're like, oh, what a good deal. $19? Yes, it's because it was made overseas by a child. Like that's... If you want it to be made by an adult who's an artist who's getting paid for their work, you're not going to pay that. It's just not going to happen. And she knows that, and she doesn't want one that she is going to have any weird feelings about in the future. She wants it to be, oh, this feels kind of your vibe too. I feel like I can pick out things that are your vibe now, Frida. And that gives me good vibes. I guess I don't have to search it as an amethyst ring, but this one's a little bit too big. I feel like she likes the square ones. Let's see, I have a necklace order that has to be done on the 24th. Then I have a solo expedition. I'm up for it. Okay, you know what? Frida, where can I give her your portfolio? I know that you have this portfolio, but this portfolio is not extensive. Should I just show her your Instagram as your portfolio? Because I feel like I want her to be able to see some of the stuff that you've made. And is Instagram the best spot for that? Hold on a sec. Let me just text it to her. Frida, there you are. Okay, let me just find one that I think she'll like in your Instagram to send her. She likes them to be like low. That's the other thing. She doesn't like, I love the solitaire that you made, but she likes them low, like a low set. Do 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 do. This is my friend from Sweden. She has made me custom ring before and it is gorgeous. I forgot to suggest her to you. Check out her stuff and see if you like her style. She is very talented, makes it all by hand and does custom work all the time. There. Okay, let me see if there's any others in here that that work. Da 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 da. Please hold. I need to look through Frida's Instagram to see if there's a ring that speaks to me on behalf of my sister. Barabista. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Remember when you went on your enamel binge? That's what I'm looking at right now. And then you went on a fish binge. I love your little, like, your flow. The vibes are lovely. Did you get a fish tattoo? No, it's a temporary. Okay, I was like, I don't remember you getting a permanent tattoo. Please hold, everyone. I know that you're really interested in me being part of the conversation right now, but I'm busy. So let me just scroll through what I'm doing here till I find what I'm looking for. I loved your wooden display as well. Some of the stuff you make is so weird. I don't say that as a insult. It's a compliment. It's just an observation, Frida. You make weird stuff. Oh, that one's nice. I'm sending her a bunch of things. I am weird. That is a confirmed thing. I would consider that confirmed. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. I have the song in my head and it's like starting to annoy me because it just won't go away. Ba, da, ba, da, ba. Okay, I think I sent her enough that it should be good. There we go. That's why I'm an artist. Them's the facts, Frida. I understand it. Your weirdness is correct. My homemade pine Lego. Ugh. Ugh. No, I was trying it out. I found an artist and then she retired, so no tattoo. Fair. Yes. Ugh, I need an enamel oven. Remember when you were doing all the enamel? Okay, where did my crochet go? Here we are. I really like your little house of secrets. That's such a neat piece, isn't it though? Where did my likes go? Why would people unlike the video? I see 2 likes have disappeared. What the heck? You better re-like. What are you clicking like again for? That's so rude. I had 13 likes and it just refreshed and now it's 11 likes. You leave? You unlike my video? You click the like button and then decide, actually, I changed my mind. I actually don't like the video. Get back here. You click that like button and you mean it. All right. Now we are here and everything's fine. There we go. Okay, now let's go back to crochet, shall we? I know that's what you came for. So I'm working on a scrunchie now. Let me try and get you a little closer. Get you zoomed in here. Beauty. Now I'm going to be switching colors into green. And I'm going to join my round with my green. All right, all right. You missed like half the pics. What? Oh my god, you're right, I did. I scrolled through them all. Sorry. It's because I had seen them on Instagram. Like these. This is what made me think of my sister. It's really pretty. We got acorns, gorge. We got acorns, gorge. We got cool pants. We love getting cool pants. Ooh, with buckles? Fancy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is the reprimand water gun. Good job with your buttonholes. Beautiful, 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 beautiful buttonholes. This is so cute. Look at it. Look at how little it is. So much work. So tiny. And then we got new workspace. Love that. So organized. Nice dress. Oh, I'm going to use the tens machine today again. And then, oh, the sheeps. Hello, sheep. It's literally smiling at you. And now spring is here. The lake is melting. Oh my god, so much work. So much work sawing through. Nope, too cold, Frida. Too cold for that. New serger. Who this? Interesting. She's still wintry. Still wintry. Another cute dress. We love a cute dress. Look at this. Crazy talk. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous girl. That's beautiful. Beautiful things, Frida, right? Frida is an artist. There we go. I sewed those pants. I figured. You wouldn't be showing off. Well, now that's not true. You might show off a pair of pants that you just found and really liked. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, you probably would have also uploaded if you had found a good pair of pants somewhere. Which I would hope for. I would hope that you would do that. Okay, I'm going to tie it. Again, I didn't crochet over my ends with these scrunchies. I tied them. I tied like knots and then wove them in later. Weaved them in later? They were woven in later. Words are hard. There. Thanks. That's from my new year and onwards. I might. Yeah, I believe that I was remembering the shoes, which made me go, actually, I guess you would. You would do that. You would show us pants if you found really good pants. Okay, so then what I did for this, for the first scrunchie, I started with a chain 2 on my green round. Then I do a double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets, all in the same spot. Beelzebub, you better not bother that cat. I hear you moving. 1 and 2. So I'm doing the iris stitch. So I do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and there's the iris stitch, and then I just skip the next single crochet, and then in the following single crochet I do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. Do you know what? I'm gonna put the tens machine on while I crochet because I'm an adult and I can do 2 things at once. Hopefully I can do 2 things at once. My neck is just absolutely on fire right now and I'm not having it. Come on apart, you. They're like, you want us to be sticky and then you're mad when we stick together. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Okay, get this part wet and it will become sticky again. So it says. All right, then we will stick these on my neck. I need to take my necklace off so I don't get electrocuted. I don't know if that's real. Maybe see you later. Missed you. Bye. Bye, Frida. Missed you too. It's nice to see you. This is why you must join our live stream community, because we become lifelong comrades. Comrade Laura. Comrade Laura. That's me. Comrade Laura. There. All right. So now we've got little tens machine sticky patches there. We're going to do both sides. Or we're going to do all one side. More water for stickiness and good contact. Let's do both sides just to be really thorough. Bye, Frida. Good to know you better. This is a very nice community to be a part of, that's for sure. All right, there and there. More or less centered-ish. It's probably fine. And then we could turn her on, and then we can go back to ouch. How hard do I want it to go? Hard enough that it hurts a little? Or we don't want it to hurt at all? Let's just do it like this for a bit, and we'll see how that does. We've got 35 minutes at this intensity. Now let's see. Okay, so I did 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Then I will skip my next single crochet, and in the following one I'll do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 double crochets. Are you doing the double crochet in each stitch? No, so I'm skipping a stitch. So I do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, all in one stitch. And then I skip the next stitch, and then in the one after that, I put 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets again. Just below ouch level is what I normally did, not saying what you should do. Okay, just below ouch level is pretty much where I'm at right now. I can feel it, but I'm not hurting. So here I am, I'm gonna skip the next stitch, and then in the following one, I'll do the 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. And that's doing the iris stitch here, and this is going to be the leaves of our little flowers. So that's pretty much all the instruction you need for the second row. So I'm just going to continue around without instructing you because it's the same repeat. So we can keep talking about whatever now. Do, 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 do. Skip one. There we go. And I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook this time. So we'll see how that looks versus a 4 millimeter hook, which is what I used for the tutorial. I don't really understand why this helps with pain, because it feels like it's just making me clench my muscles, which is what I'm doing all the time anyway, because I have a lot of tension. So I don't really know what the TENS machine is going to do for me, but when I saw it on sale, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. Because Alex gets a TENS machine as part of his physiotherapy. He uses it at his physio appointments. But he has to do active stretches while using it. Like he has it on for 15 minutes while he does one stretch, and then another 15 minutes while he does another stretch. So does it need to be part of an active movement, or is it okay if I'm just doing it while sitting? I don't know. As we have said time and time again, I am not a doctor, just a scientist. My light got darker. Huh. 1, 2. 2 more. 1 and 2. One downside to the TENS machine is it needs a battery. I wish it plugged into the wall, but it needs a battery. So I don't know how long the battery will last. I'll let you guys know when it runs out. I'll let you know how long I got to use it. But I kind of wish it plugged into the wall or had a rechargeable system, because then at least I could charge it up at night kind of thing. 1, 2, chain 1, chain 2, and then 1. Oh, I'm out of frame again. Sorry. Let me try to get this where I'm actually working. There we go. Also, it's weird because sometimes it doesn't feel like much, and then it'll pinch something, it feels like. Like I'll get a really sharp pain is not the right. I'll get a sharp feeling from the TENS machine. 1, 2. I'll keep you posted on if it helps with my pain. I know it helps in the moment because it distracts you from it, and I know it helps after because I was able to get to sleep a lot easier last night, and I used it right before bed for like half an hour. Skip the next one. I love crocheted scrunchies. I think they are so cute. If you have someone who has long hair in your life, you should make them crocheted scrunchies. They're just so much more fun. Why wear a boring elastic when you can have a cute little scrunchie? So cute. So gorgeous. 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, 2 more, 1 and 2. So you can see now how that looks as they grow. We've got little sections with like 2 leaves basically. I suppose I could also do double crochet 2 together as my like leaves instead of having it be 2 double crochets. I could just do double crochet 2 together and that would also work. I feel like I can turn this one up a little bit. Which one are you? Yep, that's the one. Ugh, that one pinches. It feels pinchy. This is my pain side. Okay, 2 double crochets, 1, 2 chains, and then 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2. And then one and 2. Today is an editing day, and I'm really not looking forward to it. Alex has an MRI tomorrow, so tomorrow, hopefully, as long as the MRI isn't canceled again, then we will find out within a week or so if he's going to need surgery or not. I'm hoping that he does not need surgery, but I also hope that there is something that they can do for him. 1, 2, because he's got an injured shoulder, and it's been injured for a couple of years now. And if the injury is not big enough for surgery, they won't do surgery, which would be good because I don't really want him to have to go through surgery. But if he doesn't need surgery, then they're kind of just like, well, then you're out of luck. That's what we can do for you. We can do surgery, or you can continue doing physio forever. Not ideal. His rotator cuff is injured on his shoulder. 1, 2, which causes chronic pain, which he manages, but like not ideal. But apparently once you're past a certain age, and if the injury is at a certain level, surgery isn't going to give you your full range of motion back anyway, and it's not going to remove your pain, it'll just reduce it. So it's kind of like, is it really worth it? It may reduce your pain, but you're not going to have all your strength back, and it's going to take 6 months before you get 80% of your strength back. Like it's a bit hard of a surgery. Fingers crossed it doesn't get canceled. Agreed. Remember to use the parking from last time. Yes, Louisa, I will not forget that. Last time we paid for parking, and I mentioned it when we were in the hospital because they said, oh, your thing's been canceled. And I was like, well, we just paid for parking. That sucks. And they said, just come in to the hospital next time and we'll give you a parking pass so you don't have to pay twice. And I was like, okay, cool. So thank you for the reminder, Louisa, but I will not forget that. Give me my parking. I tells you what. What's so annoying is that his appointment was at like 9 o'clock and we got there at 8:50. You have to be there like 2 hours early for the actual appointment. So his appointment was at 9, but really it was at like 11. But you have to arrive at 9 and they check you in and stuff. And at like 8:50, we checked in. And then at like 5 after 9, they called us over and said, the machine broke. It has to get maintained before we can have people in it. So your appointment for today is canceled. We were like, cool, so is it going to be like tomorrow? And she was like, no. It's going to be a while. Don't know when. It's going to be a while. And it was like a month later. So, annoying. As much as it's nice to not have to pay for the MRI, it is still, it's time consuming. Canadian healthcare is time consuming. It's like you don't have to pay for it, but the timing is not great. But I really prefer socialized medicine over the idea of having to pay for an MRI. Like you can have it tomorrow, but it's $1,000. Well, where do you get $1,000? I actually don't know how privatized healthcare works. That's just what I guess it's like, because I literally don't even know what it actually looks like for day to day. I mean, Alex has insurance, so does that mean it's fast even if it's privatized? It's fast and it's covered, or is it not covered because it's private? I don't understand. I'm good. I don't need to understand. I don't want to understand. Canadian healthcare is flawed, but it's home. Okay, 1 and 2. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2. So that's all my leaves. Now I can cut this yarn too. I can turn up my tens machine a little because it's stopped hurting. Oh, that hurts so good. It's not faster. I know people who had to wait months. Yeah, Alex definitely had to wait a very long time. Okay, what color are we going to do these flowers? Maybe this color? This color's cute. A little bit of an orangey pink. Or do we go for hot pink? I did the tulip in hot pink, so it makes me not want to do the hot pink. I want to do the orangey pink. I know it looks super orange on camera, but it's like a coral. It's a coral pink orange type color. Okay. Yeah, you have to wait months here, but at least I don't pay for it. I mean, our taxes pay for it. I know it gets paid for. I'm just saying. I would prefer it this way. Okay. Now I'm going to join my round with a slip stitch at the top of the chain 2 we started the round with. Join it up. And now I need to figure out what we're going to do for the flowers. What are we going to do this time? When I was in the military, I had to wait 3 months for an MRI to prove my back was broken. That's crazy. Can you just acknowledge the craziness of what the tens machine is doing right now? Look at that. I am not in control. That is just happening to me. How weird is that? Okay. I would prefer to have socialized medicine. It feels super weird too, huh? It really does. I'm not doing that. It's just happening. Okay, so now we'll do a chain 1. And now in this space, to make a double crochet, if I don't want it to be the same shape as last time, what could I do to make a little flower there? I could do 5 double crochets, and then in the next row I could double crochet together or single crochet them together. It feels like it's like needs to be held down. Like I want to put medical tape on top of it to force it to stay held down, you know? Feels good though. It feels bad and good. It feels both. It's bad good. Okay. So, for the flower, what are we going to do here? 11:30. We still have time to finish this. Time is passing fast today. We could do... I don't want to do a point, I don't think. I could do like... Maybe I could do single crochet and then double crochet 3 together. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Finish it by putting it together, chain 1, and then single crochet all in the same space, which creates a little bit more of a point versus like a round bobble. Okay, let's see how that looks. So then we single crochet in the next stitch. Then in the space we single crochet, double crochet 3 together, which is yarn over, insert into the space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops. Okay. Then we yarn over, insert again, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops, yarn over again, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over 2 of the loops, yarn over, pull through all of them, chain 1, and single crochet. Yeah, that looks cute. A little bit different than the bauble, a little bit more of a point. Yeah. Yep, happy hump day. Happy hump day, Candace. So it's a little different, which is cool. Alternatively, we could do, okay, so for the first one we do that, right? Because there's going to be an even number of them. So for the first one, we could do the double crochets, and then the second one, we could do like, I don't know, 3 single crochets, you know? 3 single crochets, and then a single crochet in the next space between them, and then in the next spot, single crochet, double crochet 3 together. So there's 1, 2, and 3, right? Then chain 1, then single crochet. Yeah, and then single crochet in the next, then 3 single crochets in the next, 1, 2, 3, like that. So then there's like a big flower, a little flower, a big flower, a little flower, you know what I mean? Because there's going to be one that sticks forward and one that sticks back, you know, like this. What do you think? Or do we just make them all the same? Maybe we make them all the same. I don't know. It's hard to know, you know? Single crochet. Double crochet 3 together. No, off of Alex's sweater. Thank you. Double crochet 3 together. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Together. Chain 1. Single crochet. Single crochet. And then back to doing 3, 1, 2, 3, and together. Whoa, that is too loud, girl. No. You dang bird. I wonder if this is helping. I wonder if it's curing my neck pain without me knowing. Okay, and then another single crochet. And then another single crochet. Yeah, maybe it's better when they're all the same. So these aren't a bump like the other one. But I don't know what will make them cuter. Like what's going to make it different than the other one. Single crochet, double crochet 3 together. 1, 2, 3 together, and then a single crochet in the same spot, then a single crochet between the next one. Like it's cute, but I need to figure out what to do to make it different than the other one. Where's the other one? Here. So these ones are like baubles. See how they're like bobbly? It's crochet 5 together. This one it's only crochet 3 together. One. Then we'll do our 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. together, and then another single crochet. Actually, I feel something happening with my muscle right now. Something different. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. It's like it's pinching something that was pinched. Maybe it's gonna unpinch it. Then a single crochet. Then the next one. It's like it feels cold. Like my muscle feels like it's cold. Which is interesting. 1, 2, and 3. And then together, chain 1. And then, ooh, that's nice. Now it actually is I haven't left it on this long. It's giving me relief. I also feel it all the way up into my scalp right now. Oh, that feels real good. Sorry, distraction. Do you see what it's doing to my shoulder? That's not me. That's the machine. I'm not involved. Okay. Single. 3 double together. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Together. Single crochet. That's cute. It's a little bit more flat, which can be cute, versus the other one. I feel like the other one has a lot more roundness to it. Let me try and layer them the way that I did for the first scrunchie to see how it sits. See? So it's like a little pointier. Maybe for the next row what I could do, since there's 3 stitches here, I could make like little picots so it looks like the top of a tulip. That could be fun. Versus how round these ones are. Single crochet. Double crochet 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Delicious. Sorry, I'm distracted by this amazing pain management system. Managing my pain. Maybe that's what's happening. Or maybe it's just distracting me from my pain. Either way, I appreciate it. Cool. Sorry. Distraction. 3 together, chain 1, single crochet. I did it on my hip last night also. That was amazing. Single crochet, double crochet 3 together. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Together, chain 1, and single crochet. Cute, don't you think? Look how, and it's so easy, and they look so cute. Single crochet, double crochet 3 together. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3, and together, and chain 1, and single crochets. Easy peasy. It just takes a while because there's so many stitches. I'm gonna have to make a few of those. I love the flowers, right? They're cute. And I'm just trying to make the flowers look different. So we'll see if I can make that happen by changing just a few things about it. But I love the first one a lot. I think the first one came out really cute with the bobbly sort of tulip shape. I just want other options. 1, 2. Like if I do like a ruffle on the edge of these, will that look more flowery? 1, 2, and 3. Where's your hook from? It was sent to me by a viewer, actually. A subscriber sent them to me, a whole set of this weird variety a couple years ago now. I'm gonna say it's probably been 3 years since these were sent to me. Only thing I see as a downside is the numbers rub off, but they're also on all of the websites that you buy things. They are on. I haven't seen them in the brown color in a long time, but I've seen them on Amazon, on I want to say Temu. Where else? Somewhere else that was like Amazon and Temu. 1, 2, 3. Wish. 1, 2, 3. All together. Chain 1. I think it was Wish. But I didn't buy them. I was gifted them a long time ago. Then 1, 2, 3. Like if you search fancy hooks, it's the first search that comes up. Like it's the first thing that they suggest. So just search where you buy things. Fancy hooks, fancy crochet hooks, and you'll find it. 1, 2, 3. They're really cute. The viewer has good taste. Agreed. And then 1. And also they're useful because they're like a little thicker. I used to just use hooks that were hook shaped. Not the size of the hand part was all the same. Whereas now they're kind of like, they have a little bit of a thickness to them, which is nice. Very pleasant to use. All right, here's how our flowers are looking. Let me orient them again. See if I can make them look a little bit more organized. Oh, the birds knocked over their toy. Not surprising. Okay. So here's how these ones look. They're like a little bit pointier versus like the round top. These ones are 5 together and these are 3 together. Isn't that cute? From the top it just looks like a ruffle, but from the side it looks like flowers. Okay, double, double, double. Together, chain 1, single crochet. I feel like it's also easier to do 3 double crochets together versus 5. 1, oops, 2, 2, and 3. Together, chain 1, single crochet. I feel like double crochet 5 together was hard on my hands. Single crochet, double crochet 3 together. There's the 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Come on. There's 3. Together, chain 1, and single crochet. And then single crochet in the next. Not very many left. Yeah, I really like this shape of scrunchie. I think this is really cute. Very sweet. Cute for like a little girl's updo. little flower girl maybe. 1, 2, 3. Together, chain 1 and single crochet. Beauty. Single crochet, 3 together. Beautiful. This is such an easy project. I'm happy with that. I love things that are not too stressful to make, that don't require too much of your brain power. If it requires less brain power, I appreciate it. And I feel like scrunchies don't require very much. So if you're into it, the scrunchies will be available as a tutorial coming soon, probably in the next week or 2. 1, 2, and 3. Together, chain 1 and single crochet. What am I going to do for the next round? Am I going to switch colors, or am I going to keep it in the pink? Or is it done? I feel like I want to do another round, but what color should that round be? What do you think? 1. Oops, missed a thread. 1. There we go. And 2. And 3. Together, chain 1, and then a single crochet. Hello, I'm asking your advice. Are you here still? I need your help. What should I do? 1, 2. Do you have light blue? That could look pretty. 1, 2, 3. I do have light blue, but you think light blue with these flowers? These flowers are already here, and they're pink. What flowers go pink and then blue? Chain 1, single crochet. I agree that a blue flower would be pretty, but would a blue flower on top of the pink orange look pretty? 1. Oops. 1, 2, 3. All together, chain 1, single crochet. And another single crochet. We're almost done. I have 2 more little flowers to make. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Taking an organizing break and crocheting with you. Good, good, good. You deserve a break. Organizing yarn is hard. Or it's tedious. And also it's like going through old photos, because it makes you go like, oh, I loved this yarn. What would I do? What will I do with it? What yarn does it look good with? Yeah, it takes forever because your brain gets excited. Or at least mine does. Okay, chain 1 or single crochet, 3 together. 1, 2, double crochet, and 3 double crochet. Yarn over, pull through all 3, chain 1 and single crochet. And then 1 more, right? Nope. Yes. And then single crochet in the last stitch. And then we're going to join right here. Okay, so here's how it looks right now. Before we do anything with another color. Do we switch to the pink? Maybe we switch to a light pink? Or even the bright pink could look cute. Yes, excited brain. This is just taking me forever with all the distracting myself. I 100% understand. This feels really good. Light pink would look really nice. Okay, then let's do the light pink. Oh, okay, we did 30 minutes. It's done. No more tens machine right now. Wonder if I could even survive it at the full strength. Probably not. Probably the answer is no, I could not. Oh, but it does feel good at the low strength. And we'll just do what we gotta do. Oh, okay. So let's switch into the lighter pink. And what I'm thinking is doing like, I don't know, 3 single crochets together or something like that, because I have multiple stitches on this one that I didn't have on the last one. Like there's too many stitches here, so it's like extra ruffly, so kind of reducing it a little bit so the ruffle amount is slightly less, I think. So we join the round, right? Then I'll chain 1. So now here I have 3 stitches, and in the previous version of this scrunchie, it all got like dissected down into 1 stitch. So maybe what I can do is I can do 3 single crochets together, you know, like single crochet, insert 1, insert 2. This might be hard. Insert 1, insert 2. Yeah, come on. 1 and 2. And then into the third one, insert 3. Yarn over, pull through all 3, and chain 1. Then we single crochet into the same spot that the orange one was. And then we do 1, 2, hold on, that is the same one, isn't it? Hold on. Let's just think here. Hold it together, Laura. So we put 3 together, chain 1. Yeah. And now this one is a single crochet, but we'll do it as a long single crochet. Good. And then we'll do single crochet 3 together again. 1, no Beelzebub, 2. Ooh, that's tight. I'll have to remember that. 1, 2, and 3. Are you a chain 1 or are you a single crochet though? That's my chain 1. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Nope. Don't worry, I'm figuring it out as we go. So then 1, 2, 3. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Let's try one more friggin' time, Laura. 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over and pull through all of those 3. Then we'll chain 1. Then in this space we'll do a single crochet, but it's a long one. Does that work? Maybe. Or could we just do a slip stitch at this point? So we do our single crochet 3 together. I'm fine with that. That's cool. And then do we slip stitch here? Slip stitch here, slip stitch here. Then single crochet 3 together. 1, go away Beelzebub. 2, go away. 3, together. Cool. That part I like. Then we chain 1. Then we slip stitch here. And slip stitch here. And then single crochet 3 together. 1, 2. I think this is gonna work. Ugh. Except for how tight it is. 3 together. Chain 1. Slip stitch here. And slip stitch here. Now let's see how that looks. Okay, so that does what I want it to in terms of pushing the flowers forward and back by creating a little bit more tension. But how do those little flowers look? Do they look cuter or stupider? Like, does that look cute or stupid? Or should we be trying to make ruffles? In which case, would we put a single crochet in each one with a chain one in between? So if we do single crochet, chain one, single crochet, or even chain two maybe. Single crochet, chain two, then in the next single crochet, right? Follow along here. Then chain two, 1, 2, then single crochet. That would give us like a little bit of height on that one. And then we could single crochet 2 together here to create a little bit of tightness, and then we can single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet. Just follow me in my head. I think I have an idea. Single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and then single crochet, and then single crochet 2 together, and then single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet, single crochet 2 together, 1, 2. Okay, so here's the another option. That one's probably a little cuter, isn't it? What do you think? So the idea for those chain 2s, maybe I'll do chain 3s instead of chain 2s, was to make like a top on the little flower. So if I start with a single crochet, let's see, if I do a single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch into the top of my single crochet, and then do that again. So picots instead. Let's see what a picot looks like instead of what I did. Single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch into the single crochet, and then single crochet. And I should do it again. Chain 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I think this is probably a better idea for the point that I'm looking for. And then the next 2 I can single crochet 2 together to shrink down the space in between. Like this. Hold on. There. Do you see now there's 3 little points on my flower? Let me just do the next bloom to see if it looks good. Single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch, and then single crochet. Come on, you. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then slip stitch. And then in the last one here, single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and slip stitch. And then single crochet 2 together. See how it looks. Is that cuter? Do we need all 3 of those, or should we just do 2 of them? Because that would be like our little flower. That's kind of cute. With the pink. With the, not with the pink, with the pokies. I like that. Not sure how many. Right? Like I wonder, will 2 give us what we need on the top of the flower? Or will 2 not give us what we need? Like if I only had 2 of them, would that not work? I feel like the 2 might just look like ears, whereas the 3 is like, it's a tulip, right? I think that's pretty cute though, shape-wise. Yeah, that looks cute, right? Like a little ruffle on the edge of it. Fun. All right, well, I will give that a shot. We'll see if I can get that finished and film out a video for you guys on it. But it's 5 after 12, and we get together Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. And that has now happened. So that means it's time for me to go and live my life. By that I mean edit videos for you guys to watch next week. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to click the thumbs up button somewhere down here. It helps the channel grow, and it's a great way for free to show your support of the channel. So if you're into that, please hang out on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. Thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel right now. Here's the list of channel supporters. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, check the links in the description box down below. All the ways to support will be listed down there. But until Friday, I will see you guys then. Have a good rest of your week. Love you. Bye.